Hey guys, it's Heather here, and today I'm going to be showing you another do this, not that video using dragons. Now, on one of the other videos in this series, I had some complaints about not showing max Town Hall 8s. And sometimes it's just hard to be able to find those attacks that showcase some of these silly mistakes that we all make and how to change those up, plus be on a max base. Hopefully you can see on those videos what a complete overkill they are and how those changes would apply to taking down a max Town Hall 8 too. So I'm going to do it to you again. I'm going to be showing you a base of mid Town Hall 8 with just one maxed air defense, 2 level 5 air defenses, some lower archer towers and Teslas, but wait, you're going to like how I take this down, I promise. For some reason, this base gave our clan a lot of problems. When I was looking down the war stats, I saw that we had used 5 attacks against this base before I sent one of my attacks against it. And I'm pretty embarrassed to admit that because that should not happen. This should be an easy base for any of our Town Hall 8s to take out. You know, no problem. So if some of you guys are looking for those Town Hall 8 defensive bases to help prevent dragon attacks, this might be one to check out. Now, this attack was done before the sweeper update, so I'm sorry it's taken me a bit to get to it, but like I say in my sweeper video, all that really changes is forcing you to attack from within the sweeper's blind spot, just depending on how it's placed on the base. So check out that sweeper video if you need some more tips. Let's check out some of these attacks on this base and see what went wrong. First up, we have M2, and he pulls the clan castle using a giant. Drags everything out, and then pulls those clan castle troops down across one of the air defenses and uses his lightning to take that air defense out of commission. He then goes ahead and starts his attack on the side closest to the remaining 2 air defenses. He's got a couple of things left in the clan castle, but that shouldn't be a problem. He essentially starts his attack by splitting up his dragon army and sending a set of dragons against each of those remaining air defenses. Now, the problem with splitting up your army to go against each air defense is that the enemy's defenses are now able to focus on a smaller portion of troops, and that you're unable to overwhelm the defenses. The defenses are able to overwhelm you. So what you're doing essentially by splitting your army is allowing more of the defenses to attack your troops at the same time. So if you don't split them up too much and you just have a small range of where your troops are attacking from, your troops can then overwhelm those defenses and continue on through the base and continually overwhelming the defenses until it takes it all down. Now, this is the reason why if you see a hole in the center of the base, you never want to go in through that hole. You don't want to take the troll on and go up through the hole, because then all the defenses surrounding that hole can now attack your entire army. You just want to attack the base one chunk at a time. Now, M2's attack definitely has worked for me before. I like having the extra clan castle balloons and my own balloons, but if those balloons don't get to the air defenses in time, then your entire army just gets picked off one by one because they're so spread out. Alright, let's check out KZ's attack on this same base. He uses the same approach with lightning, except for this time he's not going to pull the clan castle, and he's going to lightning the level 6 air defense at the back. Now, he starts those side clearing dragons, and he also drops his Barbarian King to take the heat from the archer tower, which can be a really good thing. The only problem with this is that his Barbarian King is so close to the clan castle that he's going to pull that air balloon that's in the clan castle, which will then distract the dragons to go chase the balloon. Now, he has a bunch of dragons that have been taken off course, and now they're going to be stuck on a storage, and they're just going to be pounded by that level 5 air defense. He only has 5 left, and a lot of them have low health, now down to 4, and the base is only at 60%. And he still has to get through 3 archer towers and Teslas. So this just isn't going to do it. The loss here for this really is dropping that Barbarian King and getting the dragons off course. Now let's look at another attack done by GV, and he drops his Barbarian King first to pull the clan castle and to clear a little bit of the sides, and I really discourage doing this. I would not drop your Barbarian King until the clan castle has been dealt with. There's a few times that I have used a Barbarian King just to take the heat from maybe a really heavy archer tower side, so I can get that side cleared out. But for the most part, I like to save my Barbarian King and use him to take the heat towards the end, so that my dragons that are pretty weak by the time they get to the end of the base aren't getting hit from a distance by archer towers. Another thing to keep in mind when you're clearing the sides is make sure that your side clearing dragons are not in range of air defenses while they clear the sides, because those dragons are going to go down really fast and they're not taking down enough structures to be able to filter your remaining dragons into the center. Another thing you don't want to do is release your dragons just a few at a time. The only time you do that is at the beginning of the attack to set your dragons to clear those sides so that you can funnel the bulk of your dragons into the center. And when you're using those side clearing dragons, you want to keep them out of range of defenses that can hit them. Alright guys, let's see how to 3-star this base. And to make those who are complaining about this being a non-max Town Hall 8, I'm going to go ahead and use a Town Hall 7 to show you how it's done. Now this just goes to prove to you Town Hall 7s that you definitely can be taking on some pretty tough Town Hall 8s as a Town Hall 7 and 3-starring. I know, and even in a lot of my clans, they say a Town Hall 7 should use Mass Dragon against Town Hall 7s, which is great. I mean, you can pretty much drop those dragons wherever you want and you're going to 3-star the base. The only problem with that is it's not teaching you very many skills about how to attack with dragons, and by the time you get to Town Hall 8, you'll learn very quickly you can't just drop your dragons wherever you want and get 3 stars. That's why I recommend following my Dragon Loon tutorial on Town Hall 7 and using balloons and learning how to filter and how to scout a base and how to take it on in a much more challenging and much less expensive way. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start my attack from the north side. The reason I do this is look at those air defenses, how they're lined up in a triangle with the clan castle. I want my entire army to be focused inside that triangle. Now I'm also taking rages, and the reason for that is there are quite a few storages around these air defenses. You see, I'm going to have to get through 2 elixir storages. I'm going to have to get through a dark storage on the left side, a gold storage on the right side, plus the clan castle to be able to take out all 3 air defenses. Now that can get really tough if you use lightning and then your dragons get stuck on the other storages. So if you see storages or these heavy hit point buildings that are protecting the air defenses, your best bet is to go with rages. Now the other reason that I'm attacking from the north side lined up this way is because I want to be centered on the clan castle. So you can see how everything is just pointed for me to attack right from the north side. The other thing that's really nice about this approach is I only have to deal with 1 archer tower in the north. So as I'm clearing the sides, I only have 1 archer tower that can fire on my dragons. If I were to attack from one of these other sides, you can see there's a lot more archer towers there. I kind of want to save those for the end once I get the air defenses taken care of, because if those archer towers are bunched together, that's where I can use my Barbarian King to distract them. Now because there is an archer tower and because I really need to be able to get into the center quickly, I'm going to put 2 dragons on each side to clear with. This means that one of those dragons will probably head to the west and one will head to the east, but the other ones will head back to the north and join the bigger bulk of dragons. So what this helps do is I can clear the sides much faster, and I'm not actually wasting 2 dragons on each side that go down to clear the remaining sides. Only one of those dragons is going to head that way from each of those sides. Now the other thing I'm really careful about is I don't want any of my dragons getting in range of an air defense. I want to be sure that by the time anything gets in range of that air defense, I have a big mass of dragons that are heading in to take it down. So let's go ahead and see how this plays out. I drop 2 dragons on each side and they start clearing some of these smaller buildings out. And as they go down and start to head in, I drop the bulk of my dragons into the north and they're going to head into the center. And what's really helpful here is the clan castle troops come out and keep my dragons completely on task heading into the center. So as everything starts to head in, you can see the entire brute force of my army has not deviated off course. So you can see the dragons that are getting stuck on storages. I drop a rage to help them out, get them through faster. They get the air defense taken down. Meanwhile, my clan castle balloons have taken down the other air defense, and this is game over. Air defenses are down, and I have 8 level 2 dragons still alive, and now I can drop my Barbarian King to help clear out those side buildings, push those dragons back into the center, keep the archer towers from taking them out. And this was just a complete walk in the park. I mean, I can't believe that this was the 6th attack done against this base. But it just goes to show you, you can't just place your dragons wherever and use some of these tactics of trying to funnel them in and have the base go down for you. You really need to scout that base and determine exactly where you need to drop your troops from, what kind of spells to take, and how you can best utilize your Barbarian King to help finish everything up. Town Hall 7s, you have got to be attacking like a Town Hall 8 long before you go to Town Hall 8. You can do this, Town Hall 7s. You can be your clan's MVP. A Town Hall 7 taking on a Town Hall 7 with masked dragons is a YOLO attack. Anyone can do it. If you are attacking masked dragons, you should be taking out low to mid Town Hall 8s. And that applies for any of you Town Hall 8s and Town Hall 9s too. You have got to have experience attacking as a Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10 long before you reach those Town Hall levels. Or trust me, you and your clan are in for a world of hurt in Clan Wars. So let's wrap this baby up. Thank you so much, all of you subscribers out there. I am overwhelmed by your support. Keep telling your clan to watch and sub and sharing my videos on your social media. This is my 29th video and I'm at a little over 13,000 subs. And it just means so much to me that you guys really like what I'm putting out there. I would love to keep putting more videos out there more often, so keep doing what you're doing and helping me get there. Because all of this is because of you guys. So follow me on Twitter and Facebook, share these videos as they come out, keep telling your clan to watch, and come chat with the other chatters on Bindle if you need any help on your attacks. Share this video with your clan by telling them to go to classtutor.com/do4. Thanks guys, I'll catch you next time.